Hey, it's me, Bobby and I think we can all agree that Nintendo had a great 2017. We got a brand new, there's a Zelda game that won Game of the Year, arguably the best 3D Mario game we ever played, and the Nintendo Switch has sold 10 million units, and most likely going to beat the Nintendo Wii U's lifetime sale by early 2018. With that being said, many fans, including myself, are wondering what they have in store in 2018. How could they possibly top that? Well, I'm here to predict some games and give you my idea of whether or not they're going to appear in 2018 or 2019. Now, these games are either officially announced by Nintendo themselves, rumored, or, just complete guesses on my part. With that being said, let's get this started. Now, let's start with the big one, Metroid Prime 4. This was announced at E3 this year, and even assuming that development began somewhere around the springtime, I still think that it won't be ready for 2018. If I have to guess whether or not it's going to come out in 2018 on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, uh, 2 out of 5 chance. I don't really expect it, to come out that year, but I do expect an actual trailer and some gameplay footage at the very least. Speaking of 4, Pikmin 4 has been rumored to be in development for quite a while. Some people think the rumor was directed towards Hey Pikmin on the 3DS, where others believe that they were talking about an actual Pikmin 4 game that was originally going to be on the Wii U. And I think there's a 4 out of 5 chance that we're going to see Pikmin 4 in 2018, most likely during the summer. The only thing that keeps it from getting a perfect score is how far in development the game is, assuming that the rumors are true, of course. I've been watching other predictions video, and most of them said that Animal Crossing are coming out in 2018. I think there's a 3 out of 5 chance that would happen, mainly because of the cell phone game that was just recently released. Usually Nintendo likes to release a mainstream game after the cell phone game. They did it with Pokemon, Mario, and they're doing it with Fire Emblem. So it's not a far-fetched idea. The question is that how far in development and whether or not it would actually come to the Nintendo Switch, because they're still supporting the 3DS, and I can picture it being on that handheld. Now, Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. I got two separate predictions on this one. Now, if it's a port of the Smash Bros. For Wii U and maybe some of the 3DS stuff, then I could see that coming out in 2018. But if they're making a brand new Smash games, we probably won't be able to see that game in 2019, 2020 at the earliest. So, and I do think that Nintendo is making a brand new Smash Bros. Game. At first, I was in for the port, but I think now it's a bit too late for that. They'll be better off spending their time making a new game. And plus, there's plenty of Wii U ports as it is. So it makes more sense to make a brand new game. Here's a prediction that I came up on my own. I think Nintendo's going to make a brand new Wii Sports game, or Street Sports, whatever they're going to call it. They still want to take advantage of the motion controls or the Joy-Cons, and a Wii Sports like game would definitely attract an audience. I know many hardcore fans don't want this, but the casual fan base is still a market they need to go after. I'm not saying make more of these, but I think it would be a missed opportunity if Nintendo didn't make a sports game on their own. The new Kirby and Yoshi game that was announced at E3 2017, I think both of them are going to stay on schedule. The Kirby one most likely going to be late spring, while the Yoshi one may be late summer, early fall, but definitely coming out in 2018. Bayonetta 3, there's a 2 out of 5 chance that it will actually come out in 2018. We know that the first two games are coming out in February 2018, and the third one just got announced and is being in development, but I don't think it's impossible to see Bayonetta 3 before Metroid Prime 4. Assuming that Bayonetta 3 plays exactly the same as the first two games, and I imagine that game is much easier to make than a Metroid Prime 4 game, which is a bit more complicated than, compared to Bayonetta 3. But I think that Nintendo's going to save Bayonetta 3 for spring of 2019, maybe during December. That way there's not much competition. The Fire Emblem game for Nintendo Switch, it was announced, at January 2017, and we're going to definitely get some more information in 2018. And I think it's going to be the biggest holiday title for 2018. Definitely Fire Emblem for the Nintendo Switch is happening on 2018. 5 out of 5. I can imagine a Fatal Frame game coming out in 2018. Well, specifically the port of the Wii U game. It all depends on the sales of Bayonetta 1 and 2. If that game sells pretty well on the Nintendo Switch, then I can imagine Nintendo putting, Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black Water onto the Nintendo Switch just in time for Halloween. I never played the game myself, but it looked like it's a horror game that uses motion controls, which the Nintendo Switch does have, so it can't be too hard to port over. Of course, it's going to be a Mario game in 2018. The question is, what kind of Mario game is it? I'm going to assume it's a 2D Mario game. That's going to be the other big holiday title. What kind of 2D Mario game? Well, I'm not entirely sure on this, but I'm placing my bets on Mario Maker 2. Only reason why I say that, well, A, because of other people's predictions, and B, I don't really see them making another installment of the new Super Mario Bros. Series. And although a new 2D Mario game from the ground up would be pretty awesome, I think Nintendo want to get this game as quick as possible, so it's just be easier to take the most of the assets of Mario Maker for the Wii U and port it to the Switch with the new added bells and whistle. And I saved the best for last, the Pokemon Switch game. Now I know that Game Freak likes to release their titles, on a yearly basis, whether it be a new generation or remake. In this case, I think they're going to need some more time because this is the first time they make a main Pokemon game on the console. So I see this coming out in summer of 2019. I don't think it's going to be in there in time for 2018. Besides, Fire Emblem is going to be the biggest RPG, and it wouldn't make any sense to have two big RPGs in the same year. So save Pokemon for 2019, and I think Nintendo will dominate both years just from those two titles alone. Well, those are my predictions for 2018. I hope you're at least entertained with my ideas, even if you don't agree with most of them. But I do think Nintendo will have a great 2018, and thank you, Nintendo, for this incredible year, bringing us some awesome games like Legend of Zelda, Splatoon 2, ARMS, Mario Odyssey, and other games that I don't have time to mention. I hope all y'all will have a happy holidays and a happy new year. This is me, Bobby 33, and I catch you guys later.